Traveling as a solo girl traveler, especially in Iran, had some difficulties for me during my recent travels. Most of the time, I usually travel by myself and travel alone, and it has some difficulties and challenges for me. In today's video, I want to talk about these challenges I usually face during my travels. So if you're interested to see them, stay with me and don't miss today's video. Let's go!
Number 1. Packing and planning everything alone. Packing and planning for a trip on your own is no joke. I have to think of literally everything by myself, from clothes to all of the important stuff like documents. There is no one to help me remember, so I have to be super organized. I make lists, check them 100 times, but there is always that fear like, what if I forgot something? It can be stressful, but honestly, each trip makes me better at it. It's challenging, sure, but also kind of cool to see how much I can handle on my own. Number 2. Explaining to family and friends. One of the hardest parts of traveling solo is explaining it to family and friends. They are always worried like, why don't you just go with someone? Or, aren't you scared? I get it. They care, but it's hard to make them understand why I love traveling alone so much. I have to reassure them every time, but at the same time, it's something I really love doing for myself, and I know I can handle it. I just wish they could see it from my perspective sometimes. Number 3. Lack of female solo travelers in Iran. Being a solo female traveler from Iran is kinda rare. I don't see many other women doing it, and that can feel a little strange sometimes. I get why. It's not always seen as safe or normal for women to travel alone here, but I really hope that changes. I feel like every time I go somewhere on my own, I'm showing other girls that it's possible. Sure, there are risks, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't go out and explore. I want more women to see that it's okay to be independent and adventurous. Number 4. Capturing content while traveling alone. Let me tell you, getting content when you are traveling solo is tough. There is no one to take your pictures or videos. So I'm constantly setting up tripods or timers. And when you ask the strangers, it's always a gamble. Plus, it's hard to balance enjoying the moment and trying to capture it on the camera. Like, do I just take in the view or do I try to get that perfect shot for my channel? It's a tricky balance, but hey, when I pull it off, it feels like a small win. Number 5. Feeling vulnerable at times. Sometimes being on my own can make me feel a bit vulnerable, especially in new places. Walking around alone, especially at night, I definitely become more aware of what's going on around me. It's not always easy, but over time I have learned to trust my gut. Just because I feel vulnerable doesn't mean I can't handle it. In fact, these moments have made me a lot stronger. You figure things out, stay alert, and make decisions that keep you safe. It's just part of the experience. Number 6. Handling emergencies alone. Dealing with the emergencies when you are traveling solo is never fun. Whether it's losing something or getting sick, there is no one there to help, so you have got to handle it on your own. At first, it can be super stressful, but I have learned to stay calm and figure things out. I keep backups of important stuff and always have emergency contacts just in case. It's not easy, but every time I get through something, I realize how much stronger I have become. Number 7. Stay positive when things go wrong. When you are traveling solo, things don't always go as planned. It never happened. There are delays, missed reservations, or places that just don't live up to expectations. It's easy to get frustrated, but I have learned to take a step back and remind myself that it's all part of the adventure. Like, yeah, this isn't ideal, but what can I learn from it? Staying positive and flexible is the key, and honestly, those unexpected moments are usually where the best memories come from.
If you watch the video till now, I want to tell you that I really need your support and love and like and comments because it is taking so long for my channel to grow and monetize, and I want to ask you, please watch my videos and tell your friends to subscribe my channel so I can keep on creating some contents like this. So if you are interested in seeing my content, please support me and let me keep creating these type of contents.